Hi and welcome everybody to this week's video on mindfulness. And today I'm wanting to use the mindfulness time to help us move into a time of stillness together. And today I thought I would bring to you, consistent with the changing of the seasons from autumn to winter, and I thought I would bring you one of my firstly pruned roses. And the name of this rose is called Aspirin, which I think was very fitting to choose as my mindfulness rose because aspirin is used for pain relief. And often we can really use the tools of mindfulness to help us navigate the pains, the emotional pains and the physical pains that we encounter in our lives a little bit better. And it's a very pretty rose. It's a delicate white floribunda rose with a tinge of pink. If you want to have a look for it on the internet, you can see the rose in its bloom. And I have approximately 350 roses in my garden, and if I was not to approach the task of pruning all these roses once a year mindfully, I would find it quite overwhelming. But I choose to do each rose mindfully. I almost let the rose speak to me when I'm pruning them, to let me know where it needs to get pruned. And I also feel really happy that I know that at least once every year, every rose in my garden is getting my full attention. And so that's how I apply the mindfulness principles to a task that I could otherwise find quite overwhelming. And maybe you might find some similarities in your own life that you could also apply that same principle to help to reduce some of the stresses in your life. So just as you're coming into your either sitting or lying position, I'm just going to ask you today to gently close your eyes and just start to tune gently into your breathing, the breathing that's been happening here all the time that you've been sitting or lying. And gently tune your attention into the rhythm of your breathing. And as you breathe in and breathe out, you may like to say the words to yourself. Breathing in peace, breathing out calm. Breathing in peace, breathing out calm. And as you do that, just allow the breathing rhythm to go right through your body, massaging any areas of tension, any areas of discomfort. Just allowing the thoughts to rest, allowing them to gently float like clouds across the backdrop of a big blue sky, or like the waves of the ocean coming in and out, which we've used as examples over the weeks. So allowing all your thoughts to just be gently put to the side. Allowing any emotions that you're currently feeling, just by focusing on your breathing, allowing those just to drop away. And as you may notice that your speed of your breathing and the depth of your breathing might be slower and lighter, as you gently move into an effortless stillness that encompasses your whole body and your whole mind. Breathing in peace, breathing out calm. Effortless stillness, effortless calmness. effortless, effortless. Stillness, calmness, effortlessly. Effortlessly. Calmness, stillness. Breathing in peace, breathing out calm, effortless stillness, effortless calmness. Just this, just being here and now, in the stillness and the awareness of our stillness that is so healing for both our body and our mind, and so important to take this time just to be still and to be calm and to recalibrate, reset, so that we, like the pruned rose, through a period of dormancy after being pruned, will spring to new life in spring. And that's what the mindfulness activity does for us. By achieving this stillness, by understanding that by training our brain in this way, we can prune away the bad habits of thinking. We can prune away the bad habits of our behaviours when we come across and encounter things that we don't like. The practice of mindfulness allows us to retrain our brains just like we prune the roses, so that there's the possibility of new life in every new moment, new choices in every new moment. It gives us the opportunity to embrace the wonder and beauty of our simple breathing that is just the most important thing in the world. It gives us the opportunity to be grateful for the things that we have and are to be grateful for. And it helps us to find new perspectives, particularly in relation to the things we dislike or we disapprove of. and find new ways of being with those factors in our lives. So knowing that we can find this stillness at any time of any day, however we manage to do that ourselves, because we all like to do it in different ways. And as we come to the end of this exercise today, I'll just get you to gently open your eyes and just get some movement back into your body. And as we're finishing up this series of meditation exercises for you, as we now start to engage with our families and our friends in a bigger way, I really encourage you to keep up the practice of mindfulness in whatever way that you find helpful. And allowing you to just focus on every new moment of every day as a new way of being and a new way of appreciating. Just like this beautiful rose will spring to life in spring. So please keep well, please keep safe, and please remember, we are still physical distancing. We still do have the COVID virus in our community. So we don't want to be complacent, but we can now enjoy a little bit more freedom and interaction with our friends and family. So I hope this has been some benefit to you. I hope that you have enjoyed it. And as I said, I do encourage you to keep up some sort of practice, because it is a really valuable tool to have in your toolkit. Bye for now.